till now what we have discussed.
Girish, the parameter point of view, we only have one parameter, right? For the Msmp workflow, 1025. That is the only one, right?
No, that is depends.
Okay. Basic one is
Yeah, that depends based on our requirement. Don't assume that
okay.
that is only one parameter. We have shared the complete list, right?
Yeah, I got the list actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But let me, I will try to arrange if possible. For
If
module wise,
yeah,
go
if
to
you
basic parameters, but I cannot give commit complete. But I'll try to share module wise what are the minimum basic parameters if possible. Okay.
thank you.
Yeah. No issues. So you are clear on first three scenarios which we have discussed: the number of stages, path, then if any approver not found, then we will route to security team, escape path. Then also we discussed risk analysis and routing to SOD analysis, and we have identified the agents with different group direct mapped users.
So Girish, I just want to recap that one. Though, can you repeat that one? Like once the request goes to the escape or security, we can put it back to manager's inbox, right?
Yes.
That one. Uh, so that one, for that you need to have separate parameter on that, or actually
No,
I just
just
the only
administrator.
flow
No,
sequencing.
that's the
Yeah.
only flow. Just we just need to re-forward the request to appropriate path in the access request. But
Okay.
based on the stage one, what we have configured escape path, it should be notified to the security team so that the security team will alert and make sure that instead of user submit the incident and user come back with any feedback or maybe any incident, we can say, then we can check based on incident. Instead of that, we will take preventive action instead of reactive, so that it will be suggestible. SAP recommended to make sure that the possible conditions, either approver not found or auto provisioning failure. So both we will route to escape route, and escape route should be either a security and GRC or help desk. Sometimes some companies might be, they will use help desk to submit the request. So in that situations, we covered one of the situation. Yeah, we have covered scenario three. In case any help desk or anybody which is going to submit, or maybe a large number of users, they want the request, then the security checks in the first stage instead of manager. Security team will review the complete request. In case of any changes, then they will modify and approve the request so that it will go to appropriate path.
When you say approve, or you just reroute?
Now
What?
approve. This is the first stage, no? So
Okay.
whatever the request, security team will be the first. So they will review the request and they will approve in case of any.
Yeah, it is
See, suppose
understood.
if
Yeah,
it is a
yeah. Sorry.
region,
Yeah.
might be Asian specific region, but user has selected North America region, so they will just correct it. They will adjust the parameters. Okay, now we'll go scenario. Okay, the scenario is whenever the user submits the request, it will goes to system owner. It has to go to system owner, and it will go to further. Once the system owner approves, then it will goes to security team. So it's a two-stage workflow. But if system owner will be also additional responsibility to perform the risk analysis, in case of risks, then it will reroute to SOD. Sorry, it's routing to SOD, not reroute. It will route to SOD approval. Once SOD completes, then it will goes to security. Why security has two parts? Security stage. Sometimes companies a possibility for auto provisioning systems and as well as non-SAP systems. So the non-SAP systems, even though it is existing in our landscape, for audit purpose, last stage should be security. The respective security team will get to notify, then security team will, once they receive the request, they will perform the task on manual task. Once the task completed, then they will approve the GRC request. So in such situations, we will make the security team should be in the last stage, so that the complete access request will be completed, and for audit purpose, we will check the user ID is created on GRC request with GRC request, and some roles are assigned. Even though non-SAP systems also they have internal audit, so for audit purpose, it is very easy to track the complete operations, either users creation or roles creation, roles assignment, everything. So we will always keep security. So we will go through this example, and also you people are requested security team should be there in the last stage. So that's why we will create this scenario. So first, the system owner has to create a custom agent with respect to user group. I think we have created, but I'll check. So SOD, probably this is also user group. Security is a role. Okay, I will change SOD, maybe direct mapped users are role. We'll check. We'll try to do role scenario to identify the approvers. So we need total three agents. One is a say system owner. System owner should be identified by respective user group. SOD should be identified by role. Security anyway, security lead. Um, we have a standard user. Standard agent is available. So we will identify security team with standard agent. Do you want to create a new owner, or we're good with existing we can use? How are we going to proceed?
Create new owner, Girish.
I'm just creating new user group. System owner. I'm assigning this person. So my first agent based on the user group. This is ZSS. Now ZSOD we have to identify with role owner. So some particular role. Mm, we know since it is dummy role, we'll identify. So nothing is required, just it is identified. So we have created ZSOD. Now we need to map in the direct map agent. The third one is a security team. So we know security, somebody is already maintained in the security, but we'll check. I think 2 3 users are there. So we have 3 persons are available, security lead. Now we just need to maintain in the roles. Now, so any volunteers, how are we gonna proceed? No one? The same name. Then approval. Agent type is user group ZSys. So this is first one, right? Now second, I need SOD agent. Shared SOD approval, approval, agent type, PFCG role.
Role. Yeah.
Okay. ZSOD, right? What's the role name? ZSOD. But we have not mapped the user. I need to check one person. So SOD agent. That means I will assign this to something myself. Okay. Now we have a security. We have completed all the agents. Security owner through user group we have identified, and security team is already existing 3 users, and SOD agent we will identify through role. Now since it is the main workflow has 2 stages, path has 2 stages. So coming to main path. So the default page. So first stage is $300. Since it is a custom agent, we need to select the default stage. System owner, and the agent should be, I think, let's see, both are usable. This one, right? System
Owner, I guess. Below one.
below one. Okay.
Yes.
So save. But in the same stage, risk analysis is mandatory and SOD route. So we have to enable the routing. Standard SOD violation. Routing stage level. Okay. Save. Now task settings. So since SOD changes, risk analysis is mandatory, approved despite of risk. Also, we need to routing enabled, SOD violation, stage level. So I'm not setting notification. This is only one setting, right? Okay. New work item is always to go to current approvals. So the rejected at the stage level should go to owner, sorry, requester as well as user. So make sure.
These are the three standard one, right? These are the three standard ones you
No,
should always have. Remember?
yeah, basic minimum, these three. You can
So what
maintain
else?
even forward. If you want to notify somebody
Okay.
has forwarded, all the events you can set it. But minimum you can make it
Three.
these three.
I hope you added this into your screenshots.
Yes, yes. So
The deck. Okay.
the first stage, owner identified with the user group. We have set risk analysis is mandatory and approved despite of risk enabled, and some of the notification settings we have. So add. This is the standard agent we can take. Security. So security stage, show details. Since it is a standard, it automatically populate. Then this is also, we just need to check. We can keep risk analysis mandatory, approved despite of risk. Notifications as usual, I'm just setting only one right now, but make a habit. You can keep while practicing also, you can keep all the three. So the main path, two-stage workflow path has configured. System owner, security. Okay, I just keep risk analysis not applicable because uh, you may or may not be, because approved despite of risk is there. There is no difference. Now we have enabled the routing for SOD path. So we need to check the other path. Let me delete this. So always make sure you can save the objects so that it will be very easy.
I have a question. The first path is it go to system owners, and in system owner, it can approve despite the risk.
Analysis, right?
So it will go to the security part directly. It will not go.
No,
It will go to the SOD part, right? It will still go to security, right?
no. We have
Essentially,
a,
now
we have a, see, we said,
go
we
go
have,
to the diagram. Go to the diagram.
okay,
So right now, system owner, if there is a risk, so it has the routing route enabled. It will straight away go to SOD.
yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Mhm.
See, we have routing enabled.
So,
We have enabled the routing, right, in this stage. So it will
uh
check risk. If it is a risk, then approved despite of risk, it will go to SOD part. If there is no risk, it will goes to security, the original part. Okay.
yes,
Okay. So 210. So since it is standard, we will make it SOD part default stage. Now, dead PFCG roles, right? This one. PFCG roles, ZSOD approved. So this is the agent. There is no routing enabled or required. Save. Risk analysis is mandatory. Now notification settings. Okay. First path completed. Now second path. Security. Security. It is already there. Okay. Now the main path, two stages completed. SOD path, two stages completed. Right. Now what we have to do is the stage sequence number 300. So we need to do route map. So add. So SOD violation. Rule result, since it is a standard one, SOD path. Now from path is GRC default, and on which stage the stage sequence number is 300, we have enabled the routing. To path ZSOD. So it just Now we have completed the diagram, right? Activate. So MSMP version completed, new version generated. So we have two-stage workflow. In case of SOD, we have two stages. Now, okay. Any questions? Hello.
No, Girish.
Adiraj? Okay. Thank you. Okay, now let me check whether it has risks or not. Yeah, risks are there. So it has to go to SOD point. We'll test two things. Okay, submit. Now it was submitted successfully. So it is request submitted, 300 stage sequence, system owner, the first stage. Okay, approver, Ravi admin. So the request administrator, I'm approving the request on behalf of admin.
So Ravi is the system owner, right?
Yes,
Okay.
approve. But risk analysis is mandatory. So even my submit button is missing. I have opened the request of request administration. 1 minute. Okay. Request administration. Did somebody have changed the options or not? Okay, might be. I thought I'm expecting approve on the top. Okay. Okay, since we are here, we have also another options, forward the request. We have other options like since we are doing, we can reject the request in case if we click reject. Okay, this is for entire request. If it is, oh, we have not enabled that one, right? We can get one option here, the request. Sorry, this is a risk analysis screen. user access. Okay, we will get line item level. Here we can get option drop down. If you want to approve the particular role, we can approve or reject. You can select here. So forward request, if we want to forward the request to other owner, we can forward. And return to, we discussed last time, right? So in case of any
Yeah,
changes in the request, we can return to particular state. Yeah, someone has question.
Girish, a question here. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Mhm.
So these actions, right? Reject, forward, return, hold. Are these coming from the our MSMP workflow at once?
No, this reject and forward, these two are coming from authorization, like a stage level settings. But
I
return to
see.
and hold,
Okay.
it is by default. We cannot get any control. It is MSMP by default settings. Return to and hold.
So basically, the MSMP is not ruling over here, right? The
No.
workflow is not ruling over here. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And we can also hold the request. Maybe some additional information which is required. Probably approver can hold the request for a while. So we have entered the comments. We have run the risk analysis. Okay. Click on submit. So the request access has been complete.
Girish,
Yes.
to enable that line item level, how will we do that?
There are two possibilities. You have to stage level settings, right?
Yeah.
On routing enabled stage level, instead of stage level, you can set it line item level. But in the MSMP auto provisioning settings, there is a workflow at end of the request, workflow at the end of each path. So you have to make it that option as well, so that the the operations will perform smoothly if it is line item level. Why? Because now today in this request has only two roles. Assume if the request has 5 roles, you are making a routing level at line item level. Other 4 line items are still hold, right?
Yeah.
It is very tough to track for line item level tasks. So it is always recommended by default is a stage level, which is very easy. Just you can go and check whether with whom it is pending, and we can track easily. If it is line item level, you have to check how many out of 5 roles. You have to analyze the complete audit log. How many roles were approved, and it is as soon as it is completed, then it will automatically provision. Based on that, you have to set the settings as well. So now SOD path. So since it is SOD, it has SOD, then it comes to SOD path. I think I can approve from working box. Okay, 1 minute before approving the request, I want to show you one transaction code. DBG monitor WD. I think this one is correct. Yeah. Okay. Today I will give one more additional transaction code. We will discuss Come on. Okay. The transaction code is grfnmw underscore dbg monitor underscore wd. So this is the transaction code where we can help troubleshooting the workflow requests. We can identify the requests. It's kind of a log, complete workflow log. So this external key, you can enter the request number there. You can verify the configuration. Two paths, default path, SOD path. And the default path, how many stages? What are the agents? Any routing, any escalation, anything. So SOD path, how many stages? It will give you the complete overview with data. Runtime. So work
Grish, what is
item.
the transaction? GRFNW?
Okay. grfnmw dbg underscore dbg monitor underscore wd.
Okay.
Do you want me to type in?
No, I'm fine. No.
Okay. Yeah. 1 minute. This screen is irritating. Ah. So runtime, we can check from where the request it is pending and who are the approvers, current approvers. So data log, you can find the request submitted, then it will go down to its bottom to top. We have to check. Okay. Now, do you remember this task by any chance? Don't worry.
We activated this task, right? Just when we were doing the
So
configuration earlier on. Yeah.
during the post installation tasks, even I have shared the complete task list, 40-page PPT presentation SAP standard document. There we have activated the tasks by using PFTC transaction code, general task. We'll just make it as a general task. For access request purpose, it will identify the 26. So this is the task. Because of this task, we will active as soon as the approvers are not identified in your MSMP. In the sorry, in the search request, as soon as the approvers are not identified, then you have to execute the grfnmw this transaction code. You have to check if the approvers are empty. There might be a possibility that there is the activity might be inactive or somebody has changed, deactivated this event linkage. There is a possibility. So this is your starting point, troubleshooting for the workflow. You have to execute this transaction, then automatically this page will be open. Then you have to check the data log or work item anywhere. So whatever the dialog step is our task. Rest of the are background tasks. So we have not activated. So whatever the background tasks, that is in general system WF batch user will perform the tasks. It automatically takes to the next level like that. But whatever the activities which we have, that manual assignment we have mapped the with respect to process ID. Might be access request, UAR. So we have to check based on the workflow process ID. Maybe suppose we have triggered firefighter log. If the approvers are not identified, then we have to check the firefighter log respective process ID, the task ID, whether it is active or not, whether is there any issue with this task in PFTs. So like this. So this is WS, whatever the WS task, that is SWDD workflow task for access request. So these two will gives which workflow, since we know the request access request, but the process ID, it will identifies the workflow and as well as which step it is pending. It will use the routing. What is the trigger value? SOD violation, SOD detour path. So it will give you the complete details. Notifications we have set it, but it will not go to notifications anywhere, but it will update what are the paths it crossed, notifications. So this will use a complete help. Probably I will show. I think we have one error, maybe 5 request, 5 or 4 I guess. The first escalation path, yes, so error. Since the rollover was not maintained, I think we have submitted this request and stage 2 rollover was not maintained, error. So this stage, this is the approver was not identified. So even you can check the logs. No agent found. Rollover stage. No agent found. So what I did, runtime. Yeah. Error. So if it is error, then you can check the status. Based on that, you can analyze the audit logs, everything. Um, Friendly, and it will give you the complete details for any workflow issue. So any questions?
Great. So the error which you show, it doesn't tell you what the error is, so you have to go to the log to find out what the error is, correct?
No, that particular stage it is giving the details.
Yeah, it is
So
error.
this is a
Okay.
stage 2 error.
Okay. And then you go to log
You
and
can
find.
go to audit log. You can check no agent found.
Okay.
But it is consolidated. The complete. You can analyze the complete details workflow issues in case of any issues. So you can come here and you can check what is the flow and which path it is going. What is the current configuration for particular path. Right now it is a standard, but if it is when we go for BRF plus customization, we have to develop paths for each request type, maybe 6 or 7. So it is very difficult, right? And each stage, what is the path, what are the paths are, and how many stages for each path it is associated. So it is very difficult because the maintain route mapping you have to check, and as well as maintain paths you have to validate how many paths are there and how it was mapped in the maintain route mapping, how it was utilized to complete the access request. it is a bit difficult. Instead of that, we can directly check the configuration. So current request, maybe firefighter request, we can check it is only one stage workflow, and how many stages it was mapped, everything. Any questions? Hello.
Girish, I just had a question like outside of this actually. I think we discussed this question actually a couple of times back also. When the user was provisioned, it's the status and it's not approved and it's not provisioned, right? So you said that depends, right? So what are the criteria we use for, troubleshoot the issue?
No, that we'll discuss. That we'll
To
discuss later.
discuss later?
Yeah,
Okay,
we have a troubleshooting that, see, for a troubleshooting point of view, take suppose this as an example.
right,
So you have to split the request. Okay, since we are going for customizing, first whether the request submitted, first first stage that is completed. Then if the request is approved, all the stages that we have to verify. Then request is not provisioned. On what basis request is not provisioned? We have to check the audit log. Then we have to do some trial and error, some standard.
right. So,
We'll start with
right,
RFC. We'll start with a large number of profiles. We'll start with the user is created but roles not assigned. Maybe authorization issue. That depends. So it is not only one. It's a kind of a some. We can discuss the scenarios, use cases maybe for auto, like agent not found might be 4 or 5, but auto provisioning failure is kind of 10 or 15, more than that.
I see. Okay.
The
Because the
symptoms,
reason I'm
based on the
asking the question,
symptoms,
right?
you can check.
Yeah. Yeah, because we have been discussing everything in the system, like all of each and every step, right? The last one we are just ignoring at this point. That's why I'm just asking you. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I need to go to security stage. So just make it as mandatory. I'm running the local. So request completed, then we'll check finally audit log. If you want to check it, you can check in the backend system. What is that? Testing. So this is RFC user. It is created on today's date.
we got two roles, right? Same time. What was the Girish? So, was someone already used it one or this?
I think it was assigned to someone. I think
I mean, two
we have
different dates. Yeah.
created, right? I think we have created. No, I think
Maybe someone might use this scenario, right? And 20th. Yeah.
We have created this user before.
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah.
We have created user.
Yeah.
Check the test name. Otherwise, I could create a different user. Okay.
I think that's fine. Yeah. I think you're good. Yeah.
So like this,
Okay.
we can configure the workflow. Okay. Now this is your choice. So someone I need volunteer. We will configure the workflow.
So, Girish, I want to, do the testing like, any approver versus, approver, should get that one we have not discussed, right?
Sorry?
In MSM workflow, we have any approver or you can have multiple approvers, right? That was, we did not do the test scenario, right? Right now we are using only one approver, right?
Oh, all approvers you are saying. Stage.
All approver, I'm sorry. Yeah, wording is wrong. Yeah. So,
Okay, we can do that. That is not a big deal. The problem is if it is a three persons needs to approve three times.
right. Uh-huh.
Apart from that, nothing.
Because see that the reason I'm asking the question, right? So when you go to the audit log, it's not clear. It says it throws the names, but we don't know at that point all are should be approving it or anyone should be approving the log. It's not showing that. So I just want to double check on that.
No, but it is giving the approver name. No?
Yeah, it gives the approval name. It's not saying that it has to be. Yeah, you're right. Actually, it says, but it will not say it's all approvers or something like that. It's not specifically saying the log. It should go by one and go to next two, next three. It's not saying that.
So you want to test it the it will stop and it will identify the approval. Nothing will be. I will take all approvals.
So the approval determination is based on the role, right?
Yeah, 1 minute. I'm checking.
Okay.
User group, right? User group.
A user group or role. Yeah.
I want to assign another person before moving to. So right now, I will select owner as well. So now 2% should approve, then only it will go. But I'm not keeping SOD because it may have so many levels. I'll take normal role so that we can test both scenarios. Okay, now 1 minute. Let me test on the risk analysis. I don't want to go risk analysis. Otherwise, it will goes to 6 levels of approval. Okay, SU01. So there is no risks. So it has to go to default path only. So that 2 plus 3, 3 levels of approval. Otherwise, it has to go to 4 or 5 levels of approval. Okay, now I'm submitting the request. Submit request to 12. So instance status system owner, it will show both.
Girish, go back to that screen one more time.
Mm-hmm.
So only one of them is tick marked. See,
That's
so
fine. That's fine.
that's right here. Both should be ticked up. So it should
It's
be
not
at
like that.
both of them, right?
It should not like that.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know the difference if I will approve the admin level. Okay, let's try this. Is the request approved to complete? Request got approved at admin level. Complete stage. Okay, let me. I will do.
The issue, it only came, it went to the next page without the other one approving, right?
No, I have approved the admin level. No, it should not.
But there were two,
No,
meaning,
admin can approve the complete request level, right? We'll log into one user. We'll approve the request. 1 minute.
okay.
Hmm, okay. Is that the system owner? I'll log in with Chrome. So one approved. It is waiting for second approval. Once
So Grish,
approves, then
basically, role owner has approved, it is waiting for Ravi admin. So otherwise, it will not go forward, right?
yes, role owner also system owner. Since our setting
Okay.
is all approvers, then it has to approve the request.
So it is giving both of them, Ravi admin and role owner. It is giving both of them. So one of them has approved, but
Yeah,
it
one of
doesn't
them
say which one has approved. Path. It
Yes.
says role owner has approved the path.
Yes.
Good one.
So any questions?
No.
Okay. We have covered the.
Girish, one question.
Mhm.
Like in the request in this whole scenario, can we maintain the password somewhere of the request?
No, that is by default provisioning. No? You have a notification access request. There is a provisioning variable. There you can auto notification will send.
System will generate the password and it will send.
Yes. Provisioning. Percentage provisioning. So if this variable is used, it will send the notification along with the password. You will get the password.
Okay, okay.
This variable is there.
So this is in the global setting, you have that provisioning. It will come from there, right?
No. This is a variable in the
No,
email
this is a template.
You can use
Correct.
in the access request template.
But in the
If you want to use percentage provisioning percentage, it will give you some provisioning details along with like how many roles you were requested. Along with it will also generate auto password.
yeah, but this is also contingent on global setting. Over there, it says for how long the password is available, right? Like for 2 days or 3 days.
That is maintain provisioning. Yeah.
Yeah, maintain provisioning. Okay,
Maintaining global
that's all I wanted. Yeah.
Yes. So
Oh, is it not ruled by the global parameter, the password, Girish? No, the password we're talking about, right? 2 days or 3 days. So we have the global parameter set for the initial password, right? So
you can set the parameter, no? Password expiration parameter in the global provisioning.
yeah, not here, right? Not here.
See, that variable will generate the password. Okay.
No, it's clear. The password is clear. We're talking about 1 or 2 days, right? My question was like here, see
password
the
expiration in days. You can mention in the days, 5 days. Then one day. As soon as they need to reset the password, otherwise it will automatically lock. That depends.
No, but Greece, that is for Oracle apps. That is for Oracle apps. So you go down. That's all you need to do. Go down a little bit.
No.
You have to send password. You pick up the arrow down and it tells you how the password goes, right?
No,
Say
this
yes.
I understood. You can set visible and time. Okay. You were saying Oracle apps. Okay. Yeah, you can set time for this.
Correct.
But generally, what we will do, we have SSO. As soon as the SSO is there, then probably we will deactivate the password. This option we will check by default.
So basically, it generates the password and at the same time, it deactivates the SU01.
No, we will always select this option. If you want password, then we will not deactivate password. We will send the password and we will maintain provisioning variable in our email.
So the password and suppress it in the email, it won't show?
Yes.
I see.
See, this is the same mechanism where in the SU01 password generate password, right? Same like alphanumeric numbers. The same.
No, that was not the question, Girish. So question was like, when you create a user ID, by default, you have to give the password no matter what. After that, you can deactivate. So my question here is, when you deactivate the password, system will generate the password internally, but it won't send it to the email to the user. No. And also it deactivates the password in SU01. Is that right?
It will deactivate the password.
That's right, Girish. I agree. Yeah.
It won't generate anything. It won't send.
It should, right? No, you cannot create the user ID without generating the password. I don't think so.
No, as soon as you are deactivating the password, how?
No, you can. No, hold on. So you can think about this, right? You go to SU01. You start creating a user ID. Go to Logon Data tab. Deactivate the password and save it. The user ID gets created, no?
That's what I'm saying.
It's the same.
Oh, okay.
It's the same thing.
Girish, can you create one show it us manually? I just want to, because I never tried that scenario. So the test password, something like that. Create. Yeah, save it. Yeah, I think it's possible. Yeah, I did not realize that. Okay, got it. So basically, user will only get notification saying that your user account has been provisioned.
Completely our how we have designed the complete email template.
Right. Right.
So like your account is created, first name, last name, the full name. See,
that
depends. We have discussed on the email notifications.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we discussed that that template.
Yeah, whatever the variables we can use, and we can prepare the draft. That email will send to users. Okay, probably we don't have time to start a BRF plus. We'll start with next week.
So next week we don't have class, right, Girish?
No, next week we have, because I'm not going for vacation, so I'm available.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, next week we have a class.
Okay.
Greece, there is a scenario where we jump from SAP Access, the first one, access request, to some other process ID. Is there a way? I think.
No, that we'll discuss. That we'll discuss in the BRF plus. There is a way.
Okay.
That is during the. So you should ask before whenever my work inbox, when the request is there, right? Instead of I'm assigning the mitigation control, I can trigger for mitigation control. So like for that we need to activate two workflows. We have a scenario.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I wanted to check.
But
Maybe next time.
that is that there is a drawback on that. I want to tell you that type, because
Okay.
it will not show. It will trigger another workflow, but it will not show the actual path. It will show the current owners. I don't know whether I have a request pending in my. We can do that.
Oh, I'll do it for next time.
Yeah. We'll cover that scenario. Mitigation assignment workflow.
Girish, the troubleshooting transaction code you just showed right now before some time,
Mm-hmm.
for that we'll have to go from top down or bottom up approach.
Meaning,
No. To up top like that.
yes, some
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
1 minute, because there is a problem in Internet Explorer. I need to copy the link. Screen adjustment is very big. Okay, now it's 30 current request. Yeah, this is bottom to top.
No, please little bit give insight. No, how we will look into it. Like
Okay, see, first you need to check a configuration before going to runtime or logs. Okay, what is the
okay,
exact configuration of the request? And currently, where it is pending, you can check either a runtime or audit log. Anywhere you can check in the runtime, maybe work items. What is
here how can we know where it is pending from this thing?
for this one?
Yeah, by looking into the work items, how did you get to know where it is pending?
It is showing on the
Okay.
right hand side. It is showing wait step. It is showing.
The wait step. No, that he is asking on what it is exactly pending.
Go back
No,
to the.
that is
It says no, wait setup under VI type.
no.
The third one from the top.
No. I understand, Sarji. Just wait. First, you can check the configuration. Then
Okay.
you can check the runtime, approvers, or audit log.
This audit log is similar to the search
Same.
request we go through.
Yes.
Please hold on. Go back to the log. He has a very right question. So right now, both of them, it says approved by a role owner at path. So it is waiting for Webby admin to approve it, right?
Yes.
But where is it showing that it is pending there? Yeah, right here. The approval status is not approved.
Correct.
It is blank. Blank. Okay. Good one. Good question.
You can check the data log. If you want, you can check the configuration. I think all approvers. Approval type.
No, in this data log, no. Go to the data log once just now.
Mm-hmm.
So here, last one, what it's showing user, role owner, then Subhas's name is there.
No. I have submitted the request. No? Initially, I have submitted the request.
Okay. You have submitted and role owner is the first level approval who has already approved, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Grace, actually, when there is error in workflow or somewhere, then here it will just show the error basis, right? I mean, just show the error
Approval status. Yes. Error.
somewhere, right? Error. But is there any way how to, I mean, go there exactly? What is the error? I mean, only the audit
No,
log is
see
the.
the item that depends. Like you can check on what path and stage error. If it is any routing or like that depends. Depends on the error. Like if it is exact error, then probably we can think
If we can simulate some error, then it will be clear.
I think this is error. Yeah, this one stage. This is a normal path, and this is the stage. To check the
Okay.
configuration, what exactly configuration it is. So it has three stages. So stage 2, it is error. But to get more details, audit log would be the best option.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
this is there, right, Girish, in the request itself, right? You don't have to come here. This one.
No, I'm saying the request.
To get the configuration.
You can
Yeah.
okay,
So no.
but
What
the
I'm saying
issue
was,
is
yeah.
if it is only one path right now, okay, but when we are going for BRF plus, the same request instead of default, we have a multiple paths are there. Okay, identifying path from where it triggered and from where it was mapped. Maybe here 10 or 12 line items. Here 10 line items for paths. Each path has different stages. So it is a bit difficult here. So instead of that, you can directly come execute the transfer request number, then you can identify the configuration and from where how many stages and where exactly issue, where error. It is very easy to troubleshoot the complete.
Mhm.
So it's a kind of a
Yeah.
consolidated, complete consolidated, uh, and it is very easy for troubleshooting the complete request. Here it will give you the complete data, right? Each step exactly where it is pending and where it is approved, where it is routing, everything it is giving the complete execution detail.
Where exactly stuck
Yes,
the request, right? I mean,
yeah,
mm.
everything it will give you the complete details. So generally this is for workflow administrator they are using, but GRC for GRC SMU we can use, but it is purely for generally ABAP workflow. There is ABAP workflow concept. So there they will use extensively this kind of troubleshooting, these two codes. So any more questions? Let's see the recording first.